Hi, this is 5 Minutes Outside with Cael, and our topic today is local racer Austin Kuhn. Welcome to the show, Austin.
Thanks, man. Glad to be here.
Tell me about your SX Supercross experience.
I just raced Supercross this year for the first time, and it was a really cool experience. I got to go to 3 races. I got to go to Daytona, and I got to go to Indianapolis and Toronto, and it was definitely an eye-opener, something different that I had never did before, but it was a lot of fun, that's for sure.
Yeah, we have a picture of it.
Nice, yeah. That was actually in Indianapolis, I believe. I didn't make the main there, but it was a good race and got a lot of learning experience out of it.
Tell me about how exciting it is to race.
It's pretty exciting for sure. It's nervous for me, but my favorite part is just being able to be on the same gate as the guys. Like, you know, I was racing against Marvin Muscan. I'm sure you know who he is. So that part was pretty cool, just being on the same gate and the same track as him.
Tell me about being the first West Virginian to race in a main event since 1993.
I thought that was really cool. I'm buddies with the guys that had made the names before, like Stevie Childress. I think he was the last one in 1993. And I talked to him a couple months ago about it, and it was pretty cool just to be able to say that we were 2 guys out of 4 out of West Virginia who's ever made a Supercross main event. So it was definitely neat, because I'm 20 and it was 20 years ago.
Tell me about your new bike. I think we have a picture of it too.
Yeah, I just got that. It's a brand new KTM 450, and I decided to move up to the 450 class this year to race the outdoors and Supercross, and stepping up from the 250s. And the KTM is definitely a new learning experience, a new learning curve that I've got to adjust to. So it's a pretty nice bike though. I really like it.
Yep, next photo. Tell me about your plans for outdoors.
Well, I'm hoping to do High Point this year, and then Budds Creek, and then Red Bud. And I just picked up a new sponsor, AOMC.MX, and they're helping me out a lot with bikes and parts and everything. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all works out and how many races I can make. Hopefully I can make as many as possible if I can stay healthy and keep training.
Let's talk about what it's going to be like.
I don't know yet. It's going to be pretty hectic. I know that. I'm not great at an outdoor rider. I'm better in Supercross, so I'm a little nervous. I don't know what's going to happen.
Let's talk about how you train for outdoors, and I think we have a photo for that.
Well, that photo was recently this weekend at Summersville at a good buddy of mine. His name is Billy Moorhead. He runs the track, and we went up there and rode. I think I saw you riding there too. And I went up there just to get some local training in. I got tired of riding at my house, and training usually consists of a lot of riding, and especially getting a new bike. So now that I'm on a new bike, I'm trying to ride it as much as possible to get used to it and get the feel of what it's like riding a KTM from a Honda and riding a 450 from a 250.
What's the differences in the tracks, Supercross and outdoors?
Huge difference, actually. A lot of people ask that same question, and in Supercross you're in a small arena, and usually like the size of a football field. They build a track on there, and then outdoors is crazy. Usually the tracks are 1.5 miles, 2 miles long, and the races last 35 minutes. And Supercross, the race lasts like maybe 18 to 20 minutes. Races are way longer. It's unbelievably hot, and 40 guys on the same gate as you compared to 20 in Supercross. So it's 2 total different ball games, that's for sure.
Yep. How do you set up the bike for Supercross and outdoors?
Well, my setups that I've worked with right now, which I'm not super great at setting up for outdoors, but Supercross, my suspension's usually really stiff, and the bikes are really fast off the bottom end, so the quick jumps, the bikes are a lot faster. And then outdoors, the bikes are a lot faster. The more wide open you go, and the suspension's a lot softer to compensate for all the bumps that get on the track and all the rough stuff. So it makes a pretty big difference.
Tell me about your safety equipment.
Well, right now I have boots and the normal gear. Everybody wears different gear, but I wear O'Neill gear right now. And Alpine Star boots that have ankle braces in them. And then gloves and goggles and helmet, of course. And then I try to wear a chest protector underneath my jersey most of the time. And sometimes I wear my neck brace. I have a Liette neck brace. And I think that's about it, protection-wise.
What's your favorite part?
Favorite part of racing?
Yeah.
My favorite part's getting the whole shot. Being on the same gate with everybody, looking over and knowing 40 guys are going to one turn. Just that picture right there was from this weekend at Summersville. And I don't know, when you come out of the first turn in first, you know you're winning at least the first part of the race, and you got way better chance of winning. So I like getting the whole shot.
What do you not like?
Crashing.
Not winning.
Yeah, not winning and crashing. Who doesn't like that? I hate crashing it. Try to stay on two wheels as much as possible.
Yep. Anybody you need to thank?
Actually, yeah, I got a couple sponsors I need to thank. AOMC, most importantly, with helping me out with a new bike this year and starting on the KTMs and stuff. And then Tech Care Suspension, Tylube Fuels, Factory Backing, FMF, Henson, Moto Seat, Hot Rods Racing, Moto Mom's Books, O'Neill, and Blur. So all those are my good sponsors right now.
Thanks for joining us today, Austin.
No problem, bud. Thank you for having me.
Sponsored by A&M Digital Technologies, and thanks for watching our shows.